so
of course. Hi, Jamaicans.com. Look here. You see if you can recognize who I am sitting beside. Just tag her right now in the comments as you come in. This is another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and look here.
We don't need no music. We got vibes.
Special guest with me right here.
Miss my mother jumped in her grave to back. No, sir. She thought none of her children were coming back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That was just bottom line. So just to have the opportunity to come to that. No,
watch your real get lighting. No, sis.
Hey, Natalia. You're shell down with your
All right.
Yes.
So, as it said, it seems as if them shy and it's taking a while for them to come in. So we're going to go ahead and introduce you. So before I tell you her name, I'm sure you would have seen a video being circulated on social media of this beautiful, vivacious, energetic woman.
Oh, let me shut up.
Getting so excited because she's returning to the island after 21 years.
21
right?
years.
And may I tell you, say, me feel like, say, me not Jamaican enough. When we watch that video, I'm talking about none other than Miss Brenda Peart. We call her Miss
BJ.
All right, Miss BJ Peart.
Yes, Peart. And I yard one people that can pronounce it correctly.
Yeah. Big up Dance Jamaica for the lights and I really appreciate it.
Listen, see, and it's moments like these.
Yes.
Knowing that you're going in to do something, and bit by bit, what you may not even have looked at, bit by bit, and just to add more light to the situation.
Yes.
Add more color. But and that's how it's been for the past 2 months.
Exactly.
Nook and cranny and corners. I got big up the woman in Milk River.
Yes.
Who told me that Smile J.A. carried on something. But I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about? She said, yes, man. I want them to put it in Paris before them go to school. Like, okay, TV. That's a new one.
Yes.
But it's been amazing. There hasn't been a parish, even though Bird Upper Arm Ideal Barber says there's really 16 parishes, because them said Portmore's supposed to be a parish to itself. And I want to know what other parish like St. David got absorbed into St. Thomas.
I saw that. I saw when you posted that.
It's all these little things.
Yeah. So what I realized with you, Miss BJ, you're really into Jamaican history and culture. What I want you to tell me, where have you not been in Jamaica yet?
There's still enough places.
Enough places?
Enough places, man. Because Jamaica's full of nooks and crannies.
Yes. No, but in terms of art, and a general, we have 14 recognized parishes, right? Tell me which one of the parishes you're not reaching.
With them, I'm going to touch all of them.
Jesus!
Every last one of them. Big up Kamichi Villa. Big up Kevin Scott. So we had a little yellow car with up on the J95. Because I'm saying, listen, on I-95 to my J95. Nothing can be, all right, the Chinese building something. And yes, them are going to take a look at money for the years to come. But we have good roads. Because from what me understand, by the time it's done, you can go around the island.
Yes.
In at this day and age, you can go from Kingston to Montego Bay. Bam! And look at that 2 hours.
That's right.
No, but every single parish.
Yes.
We have touched, I mean, down to the corners of, Sav has these old ports that are gorgeous. Unfortunately, people are taking them like human bathroom, but they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I live in Charleston, South Carolina. Slavery still makes money. Slavery still makes money, which is so different from Jamaica, who went from, emancipation, freedom, and then we jump to independence. There's a big space and chasm in there. The amount of architecture and history and people sweat. I'm coming from a city where people have taken the time to look at the fingerprints in the bricks because they weren't mass produced. People made those. And what we have to look at is, who are the people who made those bricks? Where in our ancestral lineage do they fall in? We're not talk about them.
No, we're not talk about it. Look here, let me tell you something. By the way, we are also streaming on Miss B Instagram. Right? You understand?
We're going to wave back to them.
Look here, wave to them, man. Let me just, because Jamaicans are come going crazy right now. Now, Lorna, Lorna, tell us where you're connecting from. She said West End 2.
Okay.
Right?
That's what? West End 2 London? Is she in England?
I guess she'll tell me. Kazukio, say I love Jamaica. Uno recognize this beautiful
Me not reach them level yet, man. Them not know
Look here,
me.
you reach them levels.
But me not
the last
reach them
time I
level
saw-
in the streets of Jamaica.
Man!
That part I know.
When I saw that video, I'm like, wow, I've never seen, well, it has been a while, Mr. I've really vivacious.
Yeah, well, love y'all.
you
When
know-
I talk about y'all, hey ladies,
Hi.
we have dancers in the studio.
Yes.
No, but what people actually, there's a love of Jamaica that some people refuse to acknowledge.
That's true.
And everybody figures, okay, but see, they forget we have to, one, control the narrative, two, tell our own stories.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean that every movie that you release to YouTube have to do with shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Oh, jeez, you say it, you say
There's
it.
a beauty in the love and the persistence of Jamaicans that we already know. The time you put Jamaica upon it, everybody wants to see our content.
Exactly.
But we have to put content out there.
I want to ask you a question. When you were on that flight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I realized you really rally up the passengers
Yes.
to get involved. What was their reaction after you ended the video?
First of all, folks came and asked me what was Aki, because how are you coming to a country and not yet bother to find out what the national dish is, what you can enjoy here, what
Yeah.
you're gonna partake. Some come and do resorts, nothing against it.
Yes.
Beautiful experience for some.
Yeah.
But for the rest of them, come out for the resort.
Yeah, man, come out of the resort. I
Okay.
mean, where? Okay, tell me about some of the beautiful places. You told me about.
First of all, make we back up a second.
All right, move back.
You
up
see
on-
the little piece of road around Whitehorse in St. Thomas?
Yes.
Where have the waterfall and
Oh, you
come out of the
saw
wall.
that.
See-
You stop, right?
Oshun is talking to Yemaya. Oshun they also with our fresh river
Yes.
water. Yemaya they also. And it's like the sisters would dance in between. But the key thing is I got the chance to go through there day and night. The difference at night, the locals are out there making videos in the water by phone light. I said something the other night because I was coming from Source Farm Foundation Eco Village.
Okay.
If you never know say Afrofuturism there in Jamaica, learn again. Because first of all, a National Hero Circle, when you go to see the monument for Nanny, it's Afrofuturistic.
Yeah. Hold on.
A beer shining metal.
Hold on there. When you say Afrofuturistic, what you talking about?
Afrofuturistic is the measure that where if you first see the emotional side of it, we all deal with ancestral trauma.
Yes.
We have been through and are the descendants of enslaved Africans.
Yes.
Some corners of the world don't recognize that, but there's some stuff we carry with we, and it falls into our day-to-day relationships, our relationships as to family bonding, and how communities are being held together. I live in a place where the drum was outlawed, but my people have come from a place where drum and knock all day long. So it's a difference.
Yes.
When you're there, John Brown country, and you can't feel a rhythm in your soul. There are generations of Jamaicans, at this point, 3 to 4, maybe 5. No, because we're 4 or 5 generations away from slavery. But so give 3 or 4 in dealing with, say, Windbush. My family's a double immigrant. We did England, then we did America.
Wow.
Don't go with them first year to Jamaica, and then out here England.
So what
and we had a wash belly. And after the wash belly one, America, here we come.
Wow.
But my mother died of Jamaica.
Yes.
Every backside year she came home, no matter what.
Yeah.
Every year.
Tell me about your family. How is it that they help you to preserve that Jamaicanness?
Because I was sent here from 7 to 14. If in fact I had been raised in Brooklyn that entire time, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's just bottom line. First of all, my parents were old. My mother was 42 when she had me.
Yeah.
So me a menopause baby, I wash belly. So I come with the rinse soap. And when we rinse soap, we catch a new country. Once we catch a new country now, we were actually one of several other Jamaican families. No, wait. They hit Harlem first.
Yes.
And in that measure, even when you check the census papers, you could see that they were, because at that time they called it British West Indies. You see not but BWI or folks were coming from down south. So Caribbean folks were mixing with American Southerners anyway. We went to Brooklyn, but they were busing. Busing means that then put your picnic on a bus and then ride for at least an hour to the other side of the city. That wasn't working. My brother had to walk past film school for drop me off to catch a bus. If I missed the bus, you carry me back and you lock me in between the front door and the vestibule door. Mommy worked nights at the hospital. Hospital for special surgery for 30 years. And she'll come home and find picnic in between two doors. Them say me did facts and them say me got yard for slim down. That ain't work, I'm still trying to all these years now.
When you come here, they eat dumpling.
No, listen, I brought a magic bullet.
Yes.
What them tell me say, no man, put that down to when you go back on the plane, because that not work. But me eat, let's see, me eat yam where boat come from, so me get like a strength.
Yes.
No, it's been unbelievable from looking at eco-villages. Eco-villages are Afrofuturistic.
Yes.
Sustainable communities that embody self-governance.
Yes.
That, even though it comes from way back, it is Afrofuturistic. It's part of the journey that we as a people have to make across the diaspora, because we seem to keep thinking that, oh, we have all these separate different nations. Africa, where come from? We're just different flavors in each of the parts.
Exactly. Mr. Miller,
No, but take the little trip. I run from Cole, so I go Trinidad and Tobago first.
Yes.
That's when, first of all, Grenada, I notice you don't let out your men too often. I know why. They're freaking gorgeous. They're freaking gorgeous. I last day when I left them.
Look at somebody laughing.
Yes, the man and the gorgeous. But I got there always and had a nap enough to see Juve and Crown Point. So Carnival come down through Scarborough. So okay, then we'll go over to Trinidad. I didn't see an ackee tree. But them tell me it's an ackee there at Trinidad.
Oh really?
It's just that one young man explained it to me, they didn't know how to clean it right, so I left a little poison piece in there, so them did afraid of it. But from what I understand, because you are there everywhere, me here says a whole new set of Jamaicans down in the southern part of Trinidad, I'm not sure them how to eat ackee right.
That's right.
Then I was looking for warm weather again. I went to Ecuador, because summer don't start till December 1st. And they're a block from the Pacific Ocean. But me there, when I say I look for melanin content and it's hard to find. And if you cite somebody who just have nearly as dark, oh wait, hold up, and then I see my tan. Look on my tan. Look on my melanin refresher. Hey, boy. And you spot them about a block away, you start getting real happy. Only to find out that they're coming from Esmeraldas, which is in the extreme north of Ecuador. So, I listen. I'm still up here for that trip. That one ended up on the charge card. Okay. I went back to Esmeraldas because Solomon Grandpa Ghana Ecuador left him wife and picnic out the door. Nobody's business but my own. But there's 300 Jamaican descendant families living in Ecuador.
That's right.
So I see some of them. I'm gonna get a book, and that's the book that I left on Smile JA. It's in Spanish. I'm hoping somebody will have the opportunity to translate.
So, Brenda, I know you have a wealth of knowledge, right? And that's based on traveling,
Jamaica,
right? Jamaica.
I was educated in the land of wood and water. Thank you very much.
Say it again.
I was educated in the land of wood and water.
All right,
my first scholarly endeavors was at St. Teresa Prep on Deanery Road.
That's right.
And then because they switched school in like Easter, I don't know why Tridiga Park College I go. But after that, St. Catherine Primary, darling. Yes. Yes, Sharon-Peart 3rd grade. Patricia Henry 4th grade. Susan March 5th grade. Pastor coming in chance and going, I'm a Jada girl. And then things happened, folks was getting old, and I was sent to Bishop Gibson High School for Girls. I don't know how much of the comment down there they do this, but that made a difference. In going, anyone knows you leave here and go anywhere else to go to school that's not based on a so-called British system or coming out of some of the things we learned here. You're bored in school for at least 2 years.
So tell me, sir, once you made that transition, migrated to the US.
It's rough, man.
Right? It was rough.
It's rough. You're bored. You're very bored. Very bored.
So,
because you're ahead. The things that we did here For them just give me one language. So no, you can't just choose Spanish. But so, you don't understand. Me there I get English, Spanish, French, and Latin.
And patois.
And patois.
Make them know.
Right, because me I don't want them to make you chat so bad. No, it wasn't an issue of chatting bad.
Yeah.
It was assimilating. Because somewhere in my brain it already knew I can make this disconnect.
Yeah.
If I did not have the 7 years in Jamaica, I would not have understood my parents. And I'm not talking about understanding in terms of spoken language.
Yes.
We're talking understanding in terms of customs, the ways, their beliefs, how they make a move, because no matter what, they were still older when they had me. And here they are, first generation migrants in America.
Yes.
It's not, some want to say it's easy. It's not easy. Stop lying to yourself. We've seen a number of young ladies and young men go through a cultural crash. Here we respect school. Me never know what I mean for cut school. So when a teacher asks which part, me not call her name, come remember it. Which part should they? I mean, so, oh, should they so and so? Everybody have one like what? Yes,
Informer.
First of all, school, highest panorama.
Yes.
Because in my Jamaican household, you couldn't tell them so you wanted to act, sing, or dance. But fortunately, I went to Midwood High School, which had the Medical Science Institute.
Yes.
But it had sing.
Okay.
Sing is a theatrical competition.
Yes.
And even before that, Norma Gonzalez, the 9th grade homeroom teacher, made sure that I went to Hunter College Gifted Youth Program on weekends, because they had to make sure I had an outlet.
I was just about to ask you about that. You know, you have to balance it out, especially considering how rounded you left Jamaica.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Rounded personality.
Yes. Because
strong academic background. So you know you have to.
Because here they teach you first and foremost, like when we rolled up on St. Teresa Prep the other day, folks don't understand listen, them Christmas pageant the way you do a school in Jamaica. That gives you energy.
That's
the
right.
fact that, all right, case some point, there's a community college right now where I charge people $75 for basic sewing class. I'm 4th generation seamstress. My hands may not do what they're supposed to do,
but
flour and water, needle and thread, that my life come true.
Sure.
My people have come from sewing circles.
That's right.
My father was a carpenter and a mason. So both sides, both parents are using some form of measuring stick. So you have to know numbers. But those skills, everybody remember the handkerchief. I remember the apron. I remember all the
you have to know if it's string needle.
The crocus bag or the flower bag with the embroidery on it and full shoulder
Look
bag.
here, if you can relate to what Miss B is saying, give me a comment. Carl says Barbados don't know Aki. In fact, a lot of trees here. Let me take some of your comments. So Lorna said, yes, the kids are bullied here for outer Jamaica language. I was culture shock school in Montreal, Canada.
Yep.
Me from country, first day in French class.
Hi, bonjour. I just met a young man who was originally from Martinique but lives in Paris, who was only here for Carnival. And only one band on my list.
Also, hold on, by the way.
No, listen, my extent of jumping and playing mass was on MsBJPeart. Thank you very much.
So you didn't even watch it?
No. Because I got the offer to go to Source.
Okay.
Yes, I went up to the Eco Village.
Yes.
That place is to be discovered. It's to be made use of.
Where exactly is it?
It's in Johnstown, St. Thomas. From what I understand, and I'm telling your story. She said, listen, the divorce that was happening, and her mother had some change after that.
Yeah.
So she was looking for like a 3 to 6 acres.
Yeah.
But she got 63. And that has blossomed into over 300 on a research farm, cannabis college, eco village, spiritual center. Me I go back there. That's a fact.
Me I go too. Look here, if you are hearing music in the background, we're right here at Dance Jamaica Academy. Alright, Latonia Styles.
Latonia Styles.
Latonia Styles, we're accommodatingjamaicans.com and livewellja.com. And Miss B, I want good for our Instagram. Look here.
But before I go even further, I say, when I got down to Kingston, there's only 3 parishes that had been touched. St. James, of all places, St. Elizabeth, for the Manchester versus Stats, for Manchester Lookout Stats, for the cricket Grace Headley, yes, me did it, and a touch of Manchester. When I got down to Kamichi Villa,
Yes.
Kingston's Airbnb, best host, thank you very much. I'm sorry, because he had called me. He called me and Takuma Boutique called me and said, listen, what can we do? There are people who are reconnecting with Jamaica.
Yes.
You're connecting the dots across the diaspora.
are.
Let me help you out on your mission.
So, all right. So I'm pretty sure that people want to be a part of your mission. Look here, we're up to over 100, over 150
You're the pilot
viewers right now, right? So me know say them want to join Miss B. Miss B, where can we find you on social media?
MsBJPeart under everything.
Everything.
Because I branded myself years ago so I could teach people how to brand themselves. And the funny thing is, it's not something I make money from, because just how somebody said, I like how you go around and you're bigging up all the vendors.
Yeah.
I do the same thing in Charleston. I see a new store, I dip in it, whip out the camera, take a minute.
I love that about you.
Yeah, 'cause you don't know who you come across.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just meeting her in person, and already I go on my Facebook and big up, check out Live Well Jamaica. That's awesome.
Yes. Because first of all, if we don't support each other,
Yes.
and there's not many ways that other people know how to control the narrative. And they're being told, okay, the only story it is what you saw on the major news outlets. The major news outlets have an agenda, and they have commercial people, and they have those who have to pay for their airtime. Well, God give us technology, and we can't use it as best as we want,
Exactly.
and nobody can control that. So when there's times when I'm literally looking for, you go in here and you put in hashtag Kumina.
Yes.
I'm not no dead. Hashtag Brokers. I'm not no dead. Hashtag 9 Night. I'm not no dead. Hold up, Jamaica wanna go on with me. Know some things are gone, but you're not telling. Then they want to tell me nonsense about Jamaica. People don't use data enough. Me say stop now, because everybody when me go, me see the good shaking.
Yes.
And me see the good twerking.
Yeah.
And me see other people who have had the opportunity to be supported by other persuasions have large platforms.
That's
but
true.
Those who aren't supporting their own, and what I mean by that, Jamaica's one out of many one people. But you can't wait till a foreign somebody come in and I tell you, say, you know what, make me run with that camera and show the rest of the world, and you still not big up what's here.
Exactly.
It's important to me for those who, because first of all, I didn't tell anybody it was coming. One or two know, because I hit them in the inbox.
Yeah.
I needed folks to understand with no preconceived notions whatsoever, I go. I would not be going to Sandals.
Yes.
Nothing against you. Him don't need no more money from me. If I hadn't gone the route that I went, I wouldn't have been able to. One man in a runaway because I can't find a drum up there. So tell me, say no, you have to come down a drum fest. I stayed a whole week and a half over in Kingston just to go to drum fest, which was perfect, because when I talk to them Monday and I get on the road again, I realize I Westmoreland, but we can make one phone call, and then where am I? In Nimbala retreat.
So help me understand something, because many people, Jamaicans living overseas, decide to come to the island, right? And they're like, boy, I don't know what to do. How you know where we go?
Kevin Scott.
All right.
Kevin Scott.
That's the Airbnb home.
That. Oh man.
So you need a Jamaican.
Kimochi Villa. Trust me, I'm going to come up with a plan. Can't tell us, so we're going to come up with a plan how others can reconnect with Jamaica, and as he says, it doesn't necessarily have to be at Kimochi, but you're gonna come, you're gonna invest in Jamaica. Don't just look at it, boy, I don't have the money. It's not like back in the day when it used to be $1,000 just for the ticket.
Yeah.
Mrs. Simona, listen. You see my hair?
Sure.
Okay, and you see me run on, you say they try to get a pedicure. And no, the nails them not done. And I feel a whole month straight, I beer sardine and flour and eat. So I couldn't even say nothing about why I come down real thin and stuff. Because I have to eat them their food there, because I want Social Security check, I try bust a ticket out of.
Yes.
But you have to make sure you set a rent pay before you left.
That's right.
And then look up, so sort out the system, cut off the cable. Then again, I don't even have cable. I just have internet so I can give you pictures and videos.
That's
and trust
right.
me, if you think some my Instagram is anything, that's
Check
just a teaser.
out her YouTube.
That's just the teaser. When me say, bam, this parish up on the top of the video, get your dinner, call your friends, get your something, because we are run through the parish. And I might pass your auntie house, I might stop and talk to your cousin, but I shoot for tomorrow.
Yes.
So I can't do the look of
you
5-minute
don't do the lives.
video. No, I don't do lives and I don't do the look of 5-minute video because that's not Jamaica. Part of the thing is, like say y'all got dub club. You can't go dub club without go through an hour or so, go through hills and cranny. Women, when you're going to dub club, you can't wear no heels. It can't happen.
No stush business.
The rest of you can cute, but your foot have to solid. Like me I say, got a piece of mountain you go upon. If you're going up Hollywell Park.
Yes.
What me didn't know about Blue Mountain and Drunkard Mountain. First of all, me hear about Drunkard, me didn't know Blue Mountain. Me never know say it's Blue and Drunkard Mountain.
Yes.
I've gotten Blue Mountain coffee direct from the coffee growers.
That's right.
They not even drink coffee like so, but my people them a look feed.
Of course. Look here, Erica said Jamaica vibes all the way. Go to market.
Then I must.
Alright, taxi.
All of them.
People.
Listen, me in one
Erica, you know what you're talking about.
In Manchester, me there, and woman say, wait. Now you did up on Facebook. Me say, Jamaica people not easy, you know. Like the man passed me on the place yesterday and passing the taxi and said, Mommy, you still there? I'm saying yes. The amount of nephews and nieces I have gained has been unbelievable. Everybody honorary auntie.
Look here, I'm not even going to say auntie, now you are my mother from Charleston. Nobody get jealous of mommy.
Now just, and see, here's the key. There are many Jamaicans who have gone to Charleston,
yes,
but they speak of it differently because they went as farm workers.
Okay.
They went as farm workers. Jamaicans have been going as farm workers to South Carolina for a long time.
Yes.
Some old-time chemists with big degrees are up in Johns Island, South Carolina. We have some old-time Jamaicans who are at the College of Charleston, but they just been there so long.
By the way, do we have any sorry about that, guys. Do we have any people from Charleston watching this live? Who no recognize this lady?
Home of the Gullah Geechee Nation, baby. The Gullah Geechee Nation was formed as an amalgamation of the descendants of the enslaved Africans.
Yes.
40 to 60% of African Americans in America trace their roots back to Charleston, South Carolina. When you look at the Book of Negroes,
yes, and
she was taking names and able. When they came through Charlestown, that was Charleston. It was Charlestown back in 1670. The name has evolved. I wanted to, I needed the heat, but I had visited a couple years beforehand and them have lizard.
Hey, me not like them, you know. Cork and lizard?
Cork and lizards are further out on Folly Beach.
Okay.
Because they have a series of islands that go through from Florida all the way up to down near New Orleans and all that's the Gullah Geechee corridor. That is where you find the wealth of the African gene pool in America. At the same time, the language is Gullah, sounds like patois to my ears, but initially they sounded like Bajans. I didn't know that they have a symbiotic relationship. Charleston and Barbados are sister cities. Charleston based its slavery practices off of Barbados.
Look at that.
So like I said, when me catch say at the time, one little Jamaican restaurant did out there and it way out, not way out for me because I don't drive. So I had a friend of mine, he'd buy hear the name here, Maximilian Emmanuel Winston McTaggart.
Wow.
It's a year now I'm gone, oh God. But Maximilian Emmanuel McTaggart, the son, I make sure I see him the other day when I come. Max was my Jamaican connection right there in Charleston. Because on enough of we were in the shelter at the time, and then another one apart, Fletcher, that a Delroy Fields come out on the girl's side. So me have a Rasta around me, and me have a countryman around me. We don't talk nothing but patois. There's no reason for us to speak English.
So let me ask you a question. There is an argument, and you guys can back me up on this, that once you're overseas, you can't talk straight patois. Them not going to understand.
That's a freedom problem. Because once one or two we buck up down the street and you hear just a little bit of whatever, bam, a straight pot.
That's it.
I mean, mind you, we really could be having this conversation and speaking about all the beautiful things that's under the sun. But once your tongue twists and you say one pot of word on the bus up, blatantly, that's it. Come, we have to run through. Especially if we're in a mode where we really feel like showing up. Because, you know, we as Jamaicans
love to show up.
We show up. We have to, though.
Yes.
It is really, you can't, listen, everybody knows that I can don't taste the same way. Callaloo is hard to find. You end up substituting everything to make do for flavors.
Yeah.
If you're fortunate enough and you have enough Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and Mexicans around you can get the foods that you're looking for.
That's right, that's right.
When I first got to Charleston, you know how hard it is just to get some plantain? Plantain, basic, simple plantain. Well, the store that was carrying it, I got them to carry it, they closed down. The next store is still upon the special order. So you have to order it separate. Them they think they're rough, man, but then you got quite a few stores. Them have the yellow lamb and the dasheen, and the Chinese man make sure say have the saltfish. And big up reggae grill for Rivers Avenue. Alright, let me ask a question. One thing may I understand. Say, alright, let me tell you something. Devon come from Upper Cascade, and Devon gone to America, and Devon having restaurant. Him started a hole in the wall, now him have the spot where we all meet.
Yeah.
Feed jerk chicken juicy. Oi, just cause you cook jerk chicken on the road, you know, it don't mean say if it dry. And the one thing I want to realize, say, we are ladies, we don't mind eating jerk, but can you put a little salad with it, darling? Because if you romance it a bit, we'll come to the dish. We got to put some oil on our feed, but just too much meat. Balance it out.
Yeah.
Jerk, whether it's jerk pork, I did that for my sister because she going vex. Jerk pork with a roast sweet potato.
Look here, Brenda. Are you going to come back?
Oh, then I must cut it, but I'm having a hard time leaving, but I must. I helped to produce commemorations for the Emmanuel 9 massacre, the people that were killed in the church 4 years ago, and I helped to produce those events. So I must go home. There's already been an extension of my ticket.
All right.
But I know that blanket $200, you know, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm one of those who know, like, I'll change a ticket, here's a $200, but make sure the price difference is $5. So sometimes, not one time I had a 8-hour layover in one airport just for a try and go cheap. But like I tell people, when I travel, I sleep in a bed. When I'm there, I floor, I sleep on it because I want to go catch room and live in a. It's hell when I go back right now. I've had 2 months of Jamaica. I've had coconut water nearly every single day. I have smoked my way across the island. I have tasted bud or marijuana, weed, whichever name you want to call it. The devil's lettuce from one parish to the next. But I'll tell you right now, the one that really eased my pain, the man in my Blue Lagoon.
Big up Blue Lagoon.
Big up Blue Lagoon. I mean, I go see what the bubble them have to make a bubble them, so I have to go visit them. No, it's piece by piece. Some places like
you cannot be bored. That's the point.
What? Bored?
You cannot.
What that?
You know?
There's so many places I haven't touched because, man, you know, we in the car. Unfortunately, Kevin understands. Oi, driver, hold on. And when we say him lick that brake, I will just wheel and stop and bust out with cameras. We get what we can get from in the car.
Yes.
But we have to stop for jelly coconut. We have to stop for cane. We have to stop.
Yeah, have to stop for potato pudding. Look here.
No, the potato pudding is different.
It's different?
Claudine Scott's mother makes a potato pudding that will make you knock your granny over just to get to it. So, I think they're having pudding night at Comici Villa.
Yes.
So you have to get the Kevin Scott about
where's
that one.
Where's
Comici Villa is in Bull Bay.
Yes.
Bull Bay, just above, and this is history for some of you.
Yeah, man.
What you know about Cable Beach?
Somebody asking, no jackfruit?
Alright, you know the same with the fruits man from Harbour View, and they must sing.
Yeah.
We do a whole thing with jackfruit, man. What's wrong with him? So, not eat none in. Alright, listen. Me and jackfruit, we have a relationship.
Okay.
They nearly climbed me. Because them say roast the seed, boil the seed, and one of the conversations that I've been having with quite a few people in terms of the fruit vendors, have they seen an increase in their sale of jackfruit because of vegans?
Yeah.
They know jerking jackfruit. Them do all sorts of something with jackfruit. When me there, so all we do listen, but so what me eat to take a seed, roast it, boil it. What me know about jackfruit?
Okay, and that's what I love about Jamaicans. We're creative. We create. The Trinidadians will tell us that you don't have such a diverse palate like us.
What, just because I'm a pineapple chow?
Oh, you call it?
That's for Chef Lovely. She know what I talk about. But no, I'm blessed. I follow not only the drum, but food.
Yes.
While my page could sit up there and get its organic reach, there's some 30-some odd pages that I contribute to.
Yes.
Charleston, South Carolina is a lot like Jamaica for some people. Some people are never coming back. They know that that is the seat of their family, that is where their foundation is, but because of its history, they're not returning.
Okay.
They just figure it's down south, it's racist, and it's backwards. I'm here to tell you, for the most part, it's not. And depending on who you are, you may come across certain situations that make you question who you are.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I yard my people them come from.
Of course.
So you really can't step to me with certain things as you gotta step to other people. But they have allowed me to continue to have a life. So the documentation that I have done here in Jamaica, and trust me, Instagram is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Get ready. When I said me have videos for your parish, you're gonna be able to sit down there, catch our food, and just sit back and watch.
See your grandmother and your mother house.
We are gonna whiz through your place like I know nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yes, we stop at the strangest places and talk to some people who may I feel wonder which part of God's green earth them come from. But because we're all blessed to be here, all I can say is I never knew the return to Jamaica would be like this.
Yes.
That's off the bat. I figure, okay, I'm going to sneak in, I'm going to find a way, I'm going to beg a shop.
Oh, but hold on. I'm not sneaking. Because when I saw that video, we said, hello. Even if you didn't know Brenda, when you're boarding the flight, you know her when you're leaving.
Yes, you know, Mama, come on. Because no, I started to make, that's why the video that came after the one we're here,
yes.
Every cuss word was Jamaican.
Yes.
Except
by the way, I did love that. I love that.
No, but even though me, I listened to paper and smart Jay the other day, I said, oh, we're not for bleep out.
Yes, they did. Yes,
all
they did.
Of that.
Don't worry, Jamaicans are come. We'll tell you if it, you know.
Well, the disclaimer is there. So no, the folks, I was a little